algebra class. Welcome to Algebra 1. This is going to be a fun class, and I'm excited to have you guys. So the first lesson is pretty easy. We're actually going to do a couple lessons, but I'm just going to go into the first lesson, and then I'll put another video up for the second lesson. The first lesson is on page 2 to 5 in your algebra books. It's called Locating Integers on a Number Line. You guys have all done this before. We have two types of number lines. The first one is horizontal. The second one is vertical. I do need you to know the difference between horizontal and vertical. When I think of horizontal, I think of the horizon, and it's like flat across. So horizontal has horizon in the word. So you think of flat across, it's the flat across line. Vertical is always up and down, okay? This is a number line. It has arrows on the end. Arrows mean that this goes on forever and ever and ever, okay? We just don't want to write a line that goes on forever and ever. So we put the arrows, and that indicates that it's continuous. This particular number line, this one stops at -5, this stops at 6, but I could technically keep going. The dot is called the graph of the number. This dot is colored in. You'll learn later that if it's just a circle with nothing colored in, that actually means that this number is not included. But for this dot, since it is colored in, it is included. 1 is called the coordinate of the graph. So if I asked you what is the coordinate of this graph, you would say 1. Okay? On the vertical line here, the coordinate of this graph, take a look at it, which is, what is it? It's -4. We're also going to be able to figure out how to find midpoints of two numbers. So to find a midpoint M of a segment of a pair of numbers, all you have to do is divide the numbers by 2 after you add the two numbers on the top. So what's the midpoint of 3 and 7? You just add 3 and 7, so you get 10. Divide that by 2, and you're going to find that the midpoint is just 5. I made a number line because I wanted to show to you to prove that the midpoint of 3 and 7 is 5. I have a dot at 3. I have a dot at 7 because we're trying to figure out the midpoint of 3 and 7. If I hopped over 2 by each number, I would figure out that the middle, because the midpoint means middle, is 5. And so to do it mathematically, you just add the two numbers and you divide by 2. So the work that I want you to work on for the first section, and like I said, there will be another video up, but the first section is on page 4 to 5. I want you to do 1 through 34. The last two questions, you're going to have to think a little bit, but I know you can do it. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.